Hey, everybody, what is going on? Serial Overdrive here, and I know I sound sicker than a dude who just unzipped and went after a ferret, but it is what it is. There's a new update. There's actually an amazing new update. I want to cover it, so we're gonna do it with the voice and all. But yeah, I've got COVID-19. I thought I had COVID. I went to the doctor. He told me to man up. I told him to sit the fuck. And we went back and forth for a bit, and it's a common cold, but we both decided that it's pretty much equal to death. Anyways, I'm going to be better in a couple days. So, yeah, let's get into this Underground Assault update, because this is actually a really big update. This adds some new ways to play the game, huge things for server owners. It adds a new monument, and like this is going to change the way you play Rust. And honestly, if it's been a while since you've played Rust, this is an update that you're probably going to want to jump in on, because it is going to change the game. It's going to change the feel, and this is going to keep things feeling fresh for at least a month or two. Now, I know I said Rust is over, blah, blah, blah in the last video, but this is one of those updates that means that it's not over. This is extending the lifetime of the game. I think it's a couple months. Some people think it's a year. I think a couple months, we're going to see what comes after that. But here, let's get into it, because this is pretty awesome. So first off, we've got a new red card monument. This is going to be military tunnels. Green card, blue card, red card, hazmat suit are needed for this monument, but it's got some great loot, so you're going to want to run it. Now, after that, you've got some new guns that are being added to the game. We've got a new burst pistol that has a glowing iron sight. This is called the Prototype 17. Also, shout out to D11 right here, because the PC version Rust, the glowing iron sight, that's a skin that you've got to buy, right? For them, they didn't do that. They're just dropping it on us for this pistol, and they're not making those skins. They're not making it something that you got to pay for. It's just something that you get with the gun. So shout out to D11 for that. They're not trying to go for the cash grab. So congratulations. Next up, we've got the M4 shotgun. This says not good for just close range fights, but mid-range as well. So you've got a mid-range shotgun here, which is pretty, it feels a little overpowered, but I know it's not, but it feels overpowered when I say it. Anyways, and last but not least, you've got the HMLMGGGGG machine gun, which means good game. But no, really, like, it's just a new machine gun. It's not as powerful as the machine gun you can buy, but hey, you can craft it, which makes it pretty dang good. Next up, we're going to be moving on to some new things that have been added as far as weapon attachments. You get the extended mag that lets you stay in the fight just a little bit longer, so you can miss a few more shots. Next up, you've got an attachment that can change a gun into burst fire mode. So for those of you who aren't cheating, that would be like 50% of us, right? 50, 69%. Let's go for those magic numbers. 19% of you guys throw the Zim out. But yeah, for those of you who aren't cheating, burst fire mode, that's going to make it a little bit better, because if you don't have that recoil pattern down pat, switch to burst fire, get a few of those shots in, just it's going to make things easier. Now, that's going to change the playstyle. That's going to change things for some of you who don't have good aim. And look, there's a lot of people in this video that are ready to call me out. I'll call myself out. My aim's not the best. It is what it is. I don't play all the time. I've got other things to do. I've got to bring democracy to the galaxy and kill some bugs. But no, next up, we've got Molotov cocktails. They're Molotov cocktails. They've been added to the game. It's cool. It's another way to do flame rating. Also, it can annoy some people if you light them on fire. After that, you've got some things like night vision goggles that were added. You have the option to turn your own footsteps off, and everybody needs to do this the second they get the new update, because what this means is you won't hear your own footsteps anymore, which means you're way more likely to hear enemy footsteps, which makes it a lot harder for people to sneak up on you, and you're basically gimping yourself if you decide to leave your footsteps on. Also, night vision goggle means it's going to be a little bit harder to move loot at night, so keep in mind that late game, you're going to have people running around who can see in the dark. Next up, we've got some new features being added for community server owners. The first one would be 3.5k maps, and that's pretty much all the community server owners get, but 3.5k maps, that's a pretty big one. That adds a little bit more to the map, that adds a lot of size to it, and that's going to make it a little bit easier for solos. Next up, you've got the spray can, which allows you to switch skins on the fly for weapons and deployables, and then you've got the wounded state. So now what's going to happen is when you get killed, you're going to drop down to your hands and your knees. You're going to have to open your mouth, pull your hair back, and no, you're going to drop down to your hands and knees, and it's going to show you've got a % chance to stand up. But if you have a large medkit in your inventory, you can use that to revive yourself. Also, you can crawl around when you're down, so if you get downed, you're on your base, or you're being a little bit of a shyster, you're on your rooftop camping a little bit, you can just crawl back into cover maybe go back behind some doors and close them. Yeah, it changes the way that things are played out. And honestly, one of the things I don't like about the crawling state is it does make it a lot easier for campers. But it is what it is. It's a new way to play the game. It does add something to it. And if you're solo, running around with a med kit means that you can sort of revive and get yourself back into a fight if you're at a distance. So that is nice. That is nice. And finally, they've added some new emotes that you can use to express yourself. So yeah, I don't know what those emotes are. Maybe it's the jack off symbol. Who knows? But yeah, they've added some new emotes. I don't know if anyone's really going to bother with those, but there's new emotes. Also, we've got the skin schedule. So I'm going to read that off for some of you because I know some of you guys do care about skins still. And these are some pay to win skins. So here's how it's going to work. From the 29th to the 2nd of March, the winter camo skin is going to be available. That's a skin that you're going to want to use in the snow biome. And from the 2nd of March to the 4th of March, seems like a bit of a typo, D11. But no, to the 4th of March, I guess that's what it looks like on here. It looks like they're doing it. Yeah, they're doing this European style. You got okay to the 4th of March, whatever, 2 days. You got the Tiger Strike camo dropping. That's good for the sand. Then from the 4th of March to the 6th of March, you've got the desert camo, which is good for the desert. And then from the 6th to the 8th, you get the red Tiger Stripe camo. And that is good for, I don't know, dunking on people. But yeah, that's all the information I've got. But yeah, honestly, it looks pretty good. Like, this seems like a really solid update. If they come out with one of these updates every 3 to 6 months, it's going to keep the game alive. But honestly, my guess is this is probably going to be the best update that we see. That's not necessarily a bad thing. There's still some updates that are going to be coming along that I'm looking forward to. But honestly, an update like this that's dropping, that's going to affect the land, that's going to add a new it's going to add a new monument on the actual like landmass rather than like on the water. That's huge because that's a whole new place for people to congregate. And if you're looking to get some good PvP and everything like that, jump into a server, head over to military tunnels, and have a blast because that's where everybody's going to be going this wipe. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the voice. Hopefully the COVID or whatever it is going to be. I don't have COVID. I've got a cold. Let's be honest. I'm a little bitch. But hopefully it's gone. Hopefully it's gone the next time you hear me. But anyways, if it's not, go fund me for my medical bills. Until next time, peace.